Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach.
And I'm Mac.
And today we're giving our first impressions of Forest Shuffle. Which, as you can see, takes place in a forest. And you are shuffling many cards together to form kind of this deck of cards that you will be...
Cards on cards on cards. This is all this game is.
It's all cards. This box could have been even smaller than it is. It's already a somewhat smaller box, but it could have been even smaller. This is one that I actually played for the first time on Board Game Arena with Pepper a time or two.
Wow.
And I enjoyed it there. But then got a copy of it, I think during Nerds Day. I think it was a cheap copy of the game, so I was like, I know MaKayla tends to like card games, where you're doing kind of fun things with cards. Mm-hmm. Maybe you don't. Am I totally wrong? Do you hate card games?
No.
I should have never introduced her to this game, because she hates cards.
Just Uno.
Just Uno. But yeah, so we got this, showed it to MaKayla. It wasn't too difficult to learn what to do. In the game, you're building out a tableau with all these cards of trees, and then you're surrounding those trees with different animals and plants and stuff like that.
They all have different scoring conditions and wants, and to be on this type of tree, or to be with these animals, or in this habitat, or with animals, or some type of delineate thing that says what type of plant they are, or animal, or something. Little badge.
Yeah, or you're using them to buy the cards that you're playing, using those. And yeah, it's a relatively simple game. As MaKayla said, some great artwork on this one. We have an unboxing of it if you want to check out all the cards and the good artwork. But yeah, what were your initial thoughts as we started playing it? You started playing down some cards.
Yeah.
Were you like, oh, I'm not going to like this one at all? Or, oh, I'm hoping this will be good.
I was like, throw Meadow out. This is the new cozy animal game. Because you're right, I like card games, and I really like so your baseline is trees, so you're playing all your animals off of different tree cards, and so you can play top, left, right, and below the tree, depending, and then there's cards that want to be top, left, right, or below the trees, and they're split in two, right, so top and bottom of a card, left and right of a card, so you get to choose which animals you're putting in your forest, and then the trees themselves have, like, a unique scoring ability and stuff, and you give me that type of like, set collection, it's not really set collection, but, well, I don't even know what to call it.
I don't know, just scoring conditions.
Making the cards work
contract
the best.
fulfillment.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always call anything that requires you to do something contract fulfillment, but I don't know that it actually is.
I'm going to say no, but but it is really funny because it is really, really close, I think, to one of my all-time favorite games, which is Red Rising. And I
thought you were going to say cartographers. I'm like, I don't know that I would say that.
No, but it is like Red Rising where there's like, to score at the end of the game, you get points if this is with a certain card or colors or whatever. And this is very similar to that, where it's like if you have, a deer or whatever, this card is worth X amount of points. If you have so many butterflies, they're all worth whatever points. If you have so many trees, or if you have this animal with this animal, or whatever it is. So I really love that. It's always right up my alley to be like, all right, let's build something out and see how we can make as many points as possible out of what we have. And part of it is just like the chase of the cards, right? So like once you go for like lightning bugs, and it's like 10 points if you can get 5 lightning bugs, you're like, that's it. It's a lightning bug. I know what I'm getting. And it kind of really whittles your decision making down, because it's like, that helps me, that doesn't help me, helps me, doesn't help me. Get it out on the table. It's always superb. So I liked it. I'll give it an 8.
An 8? That's shocking, because that's probably what I'm giving this one as well.
Wow.
I think I'll give it an 8.
Agreement.
I do enjoy this one quite a bit. I like when they're technically kind of multi-use cards as well. I always like that in games, and this is all that's what this whole game is. And yeah, I always love when it's like, oh, you gotta get these things together, try to combine to make the highest score you can, be as efficient as possible. Because yeah, the deck runs out kind of. I don't know why, but it makes me think of Ethnos.
Well, the end is like it.
Yeah. So then I'm just thinking, oh yeah, the deck's running out, just like Ethnos. It's got the 3 dragon cards in there that will pop out at you.
Pretty close.
But yeah, so you're trying to be as efficient as possible, trying to make points. Hope that you can get good combos of cards. And yeah, I really love that in games, and I think this has that really fun way of doing it based on how those cards are split up on, like you said, either a left and right or a top and bottom, so you know which ones can be put above and below your trees and which one can be put on the sides, and then how those interact with each other. Very, very fun. It's a very simple concept that I'm like, I feel like other games had to have done this, but I don't know. Let us know in the comments if there are other ones that do that, because yeah, they are fun.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's just a good old mixed bag of getting things together for points. So
yeah, I would say you definitely check this one out on Board Game Arena. But I will also say, Board Game Arena is very nice in the fact that it will score this at the end for you. I don't remember if this one has an app or was going to come out with an app to help you score it. Because that was a bit of a bear.
It wasn't awful.
No pun intended.
Yeah, but the score, I think if the score pad was better.
Yeah, that might be part of it too. The score pad was not the greatest for what we were doing, because yeah, you're scoring, since you're scoring all those different things, it's kind of like, I got to remember what I scored here on the tops and bottoms, and they're all kind of various amounts of points, so it's not even like it's necessarily easy, like, oh, 5, 10, 15, 20. Just could be 3, 6, 9, and then a 4, and you start getting all mixed up. But yeah, that's just a minor complaint. But Board Game Arena will score it for you if you want that.
So don't get too spoiled.
Yeah, that is Forest Shuffle. Check out our unboxing for that great art. But otherwise, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for future content, and as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.